Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. Yes, there's a lot of activity in this room again, as usual. I've just done a meditation. I have to report to you what I've seen in it. Sorry if you see my eyes drift around the room because there are various things going on here. I had the back of my chair kicked as well, which was quite unnerving. So yeah, a bit odd. I am picking up some vibes about something again. I will tell you about that in a moment. What I just want to say as well is that thing I picked up in the last video, that sort of happened London way, and this thing that happened, I'm believing that it may have been this about the crossbow incident with the three women who were killed. Absolutely disgusting. My heart goes out to the family. I was just picking up vibes of something going on, and it happened around 7. So I don't know if I was picking that up or it was something else that we just don't get to know about. But, you know, thankfully it wasn't as a big, well, it was a big thing, but it wasn't like a big thing, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, kind of weird. So I have been picking up vibes. I have been shown missiles again. So there's something about missiles flying around. I got something about France and borders of France. So I don't know. I'm just reporting to you what they tell me. And if I report it to you, the intention is that we can get off these timelines, or just by speaking about it, we can divert it off, send out positive vibes, okay, to the world at the moment, because it's in a hell of a state. And if we keep doing that, then we can keep getting it back on the right track. I have been shown and I thought it was for me, and I think it is for me, a message for me, but if I'm telling you about it, it can be for you as well, and the world in general, because they show me the world all the time, surrounded in this like electric field, a lot of electricity, like a grid. So that's protection for it. And energy healing, I'm being told. But anyway, I say this very smooth road, smooth tarmac road, like a dual carriageway type thing, very smooth. So that's got to be positive, okay? No more obstacles, no more blocks for something, for some of you out there. So just be aware of that. That's just something incidental to what I've been getting in these images, and some bloody scary stuff as well. I've been shown. There are some demon things out there, I have to say. Right, but I'll tell you about that in a moment. I just want to say, if you want psychic development coaching, awakening coaching, or just straight spiritual coaching, or even just straight coaching without all that, I can do that for you. I am putting everything on Paperbell, so you can contact me about it, but hopefully I'll have that up and running by the time you see this video, so you can check it out. And then also you can book the readings off there as well. Okay, so I do half an hour and I do an hour as reading as well, if you want to check that out. So link will be in the description. Have I got anything else to tell you that way? I want to say a big thank you to all of my new subscribers on YouTube and my new followers. I have a ton of you on there on TikTok. Thank you so much for supporting me. If we can keep sharing this and putting it out there. And if you're a follower on TikTok, please follow me on YouTube so we can get these messages out to everybody who needs to hear them, because it's for the world. And if you're on YouTube, please follow me on TikTok if you go on there as well. That'd be fantastic. Thank you so much. You can be a member on the YouTube as well if you're into that. I do exclusive videos, and we'll be doing some little different things, you know. I don't know yet, but they're really pushing me forward with this again. They've had me back doing other things and then back to this, so I don't know, I'm just doing as I'm told. Okay, so yesterday I was in my room, and yeah, I did a bit of a meditation. I've been seeing lots of things. The Palladians again go around in their little balls. I suddenly realised yesterday that when I see these crowds of people standing in the spirit realms, watching what we're doing here, watching what I'm doing, why? I think I'm very bored. To them, it's like six days' work. All these lives that I've had, whatever, it's 6 days' work. That's what they keep saying to me. So time is completely different over there. Okay, 6 days. Yeah. Oh my God, in lifetimes of hell and waiting and pain and are we nearly there yet? Yeah, from me. So that must have been excruciating. So yeah, there's a lot to go through yet, apparently. Oh God. A lot for the world. They want me to talk about the missiles again before I get into this. Missiles are abroad. Black Sea. November the 15th. There'll be something November the 15th in the Black Sea. It's all centered on the Black Sea. Powers are squaring up. Missiles will be charged. The Angelics are going to interfere. Correct. That's me just checking. I've got that right. The Angelics will interfere and will stop this war that somebody's trying to push from the other side. And I'm going to tell you about him in a minute. I have seen him. Oof. And you say, I've got it again. I've got that funny feeling. And I heard before, it's happening again. Before I put this on, I'm going cold. Now, it's not particular, 17 degrees out there. It's July. And this building can get cool. It was built in 1837. But I'm feeling something. Tonight coldness. Missiles come. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3. I'm channeling directly what they say. I'm telling you word for word. Something comes. Big explosion is intended. But the Angelics will stop. Far East. Californian drought. I don't know why they're giving me this information. They keep showing me, now they've shown me this in the past. They've shown me warships in that, they're all in a line. I'm saying that again. I'm saying a lot about the war. It's always about whatever it was going to start, is going to start in the Black Sea. Now, if we talk about it, if we get it out there, we can help start shifting it off the timeline. So it's coming around again. It's something that was thwarted, but it's coming around again. It all centers around the Black Sea. This will start with a battle on water in the Black Sea. Missiles being fighted, and something to do with big guns shifting on ships. Boom, boom, boom. Because they did that when I was sitting having the meditation. Oh, it was like it was going through me. It was just. Ugh. So I got that, but there's something. 2 missile strikes will cause a mini war. Be careful. But blowing, okay. Blowing up schools and infrastructure, it is not our intention to allow. There will be repercussions and consequences for that. The Council has decided. The Council of Light has decided. No more loss of life, please. This must be fought around a board table. Not in the air, not in the sea. But you do not listen. There will be repercussions for those who perpetrate these acts. Okay. But there's something about 2 missile strikes coming that's going to cause a mini war within a war. I don't know. Right, that's enough of that. I don't know what that's about, but something's coming in the next 48 hours. Okay. So that's creepy. There's still something. There's something walking out and that's just not right. And they show me, you know, I've talked about these aliens and I say these are insectoid type things. Well, one of them, it looks kind of like a skeleton type thing. It's quite scary. I'm not sure he's bad though. Just a bit unnerving. I don't know, but they're trying to show me that things are walking. Things they shouldn't be on the planet or walking around the planet that are causing disruption and darkness to creep in and manipulation of minds. I don't, jeez, way off the chart here for me. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. But there is something coming because I've got it again, and it's not like I'm cold. There's something coming, and I don't like. I heard, as I say, lots of sirens. And I feel shaky. Excuse me. There be ghosts abroad. A memory from the past returns to frighten the world. Please stand firm, steadfast, and band together to prevent the menace from returning. Okay. Right, so I'll go back to this is messages from the Angelics, Palladian Angelics, and the Angelics. They're all, I keep saying Jesus. I saw Jesus walking in here with a cross on the shoulder. I'm working with him as an ascended master. I've also seen, I don't know what his name is, but he's an Indian guru. He's around me. I saw him last night and he appeared when I was doing the meditation. And please, somebody explain to me why, bless his heart, I read about him ages ago, that footballer who died. Now, not the one who had the condition. This guy was like 28 or something like that. Very handsome black guy. I've seen footballers before. Now, I'm not into football. Yeah, soccer too in America, right? I'm not into that. I know the Euros are on. I did Euro, was it 96 or whatever, the big one? I ain't doing anymore. I'm just not into it. So why this guy would appear to me, I don't know, bless his heart. But he's fine, he's well. He's happy that everyone's okay. I've forgotten his name. I don't need to say his name. He's well known. Poor guy really suffered, but he's in a suit here. He's in a grey suit. He's looking in the camera. So I don't know if that message gets to him, but if you share that, I cannot remember the guy's name. He's not giving it to me. I don't need to know. Apparently I don't need to know. He doesn't want to. But I know who he is. I've seen him, and you'll know. Whoever's supposed to hear this will know. I'm all right. I'm all right, Jack. I'm all right. Stop worrying. Move on now. Right, okay. So, thank you for that. So I'm in full kit and everything. Bless his heart. So, yeah, where was I? I keep getting interrupted. Yeah, so we had that message. This Indian guy, I call him a guru, but I don't know. But he, blue turban, wears a lot of blue and white. You may know. That's one for you to find out about it in the know. I'll allow comments again on YouTube. Very odd. He hasn't said anything to me yet, but I have seen troops of them come in here. Oh, and the best thing the other night was, I see a lot of military people. I'm seeing more and more women. They are there. But this, sorry, I just want, sorry, I was just reading a message that came in my way there. And was hilarious. I went to bed and I always leave the door and I like to see who's coming towards me. I have since I was a child, because I used to watch the landing and the stairs, because I knew people came up those stairs, and I had some strange experiences for that. I was terrified at night as a child. I don't know what the hell was going on. I was just, ooh. And all I could see, my son had gone to bed and he was watching something or whatever, and I just shouted to myself, oh my God, there's a whole troop of wrens walked. Because I could see what was going on in the kitchen. All these wrens now, a wren in, it's Women's Royal Navy, yeah, with the hats, everything. Do you say it now? I don't know. It's just the Royal Navy, but it used to be wrens. Okay, and they all trooped out, and then one of them went in the bathroom, and I'm like, what the hell? And I've seen these Indian gurus, yogis, whoever, once they're all in white and they all trooped through. I'm like, and where are they going? What was happening? That was a while ago. These wrens the other night, I thought, oh my goodness, what is it here? No, it's people standing around. And then I saw yesterday, what freaked me out was, I call it Narnia. They always show me stuff that's going on. I always see the water. Always see the water on the back. I'd say on the back wall, but it's like it goes in this other dimension. I see into all these dimensions, the spirit realms. Then all of a sudden over my cupboard, if you like, this thing started trying to go towards me, and it looked very demonic. Like I've seen things with wings and yuck. Out you go. A couple of them, they're trying to show me, and then I still get that sensation of as if a camera is panning over all these crowds. And I think it's the Palladians and their little ball things, that transparent balls that they go around in. And I think that's what's happening. And then there are some of them they go into the crowds and they're pulling people out. They were pulling this woman out the other day. They've pulled her out about 3 times. And they're dressed up, and she's dressed up in different gear, and I don't know if it's a message. Put her in the boot of the car, and then they drove off in this old car. So it's going to be a message. I'm not sure. I thought I've retired from my writing. We're not going to even go into that. But so it's not to do with my writing and giving me ideas. Although today, they have shown me a lot about the divine masculine, the divine feminine, getting it on, shall we say. I don't know what the hell that's about, but I don't write that anymore. We know, oh my God, what is that? Oh, all right, so there's a bloke in my glass cabinet there, there's another one behind him. I don't know what is going on here, but there's a lot of people. What are you doing? Are you trying to show me something, or? No, I'm not saying anything, but there's a lot of people. So I don't know if it's something about divine feminine, masculine trying to come together and be more equal, and I think it's something to do with that. Yeah, the light does change in here, doesn't it? Bright. It's weird. Somebody mentioned that. So there's definitely a face there with glasses. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but so all these there were people behind me again. Keep seeing the cross, keep seeing all these different people. I saw Odin again, but their faces were ginormous, and I can see through the TV here. I was scrying, which I can now. Every time I look, there's something going on in here. What is that over there? Oh, who is that? There are an awful lot of people. There are people in robes. There's a guy with a big white beard and hair, and he could be Metatron, I suppose. I've spoken to him. I'm just telling you, they want me to tell you what I see. okay? It's important that I do. So I am. They showed me, it looked like scenes from films, but it was them. And it was very interesting last night. I watched, and I have before, but this was a new one that was done. A little sort of information piece about when they saw in World War One the angels on the battlefield at Mons. And I know somebody wrote a book about it, so they're not sure if any of it's right and whatever. But from what was described originally, it sounds very like some of the things I see. I see the angels in armour. I see them as Palladians with a long blonde hair. People in robes, big wings as well. But I see them in armour. And when they said about these archers that look like from the Battle of Agincourt, I can believe that, because I see people from Celtic times, way, way back. And they are around, they give me messages, and they're still dressed in the gear and everything from those times. And I see warriors like that. They're all dressed differently. The only way I can describe it is that movie, A Matter of Life and Death, with David Niven in. It's an old classic from the 40s. And it's... there's a courtier in heaven as to whether or not he should be allowed to return and live, and because he's been shot and he's on the operating theatre. I think he's been in a it's in the war, and he's in an aircraft and he's shot down, and he's hanging between life and death, and it's whether or not he should be allowed to continue living. And he wants to, because he's met this American, lady soldier who, you know what I mean, oh God, a soldier, this woman, right, who they're in love, and he wants to come back to see her. So there's a courtier, and all the people there, they're all dressed in 18th century gear, in all different types of gear from what they were, because some people have a big gap before they come back down on the earth. It's how you choose to be as well. So I don't know if it's something like that or what, but that was what they described was what part of the things I'd seen, and I could well believe that they were there. And there was so much hovering between life and death there, and a lot of death. You would have seen, I believe them, I definitely do. People are frightened of things like that though, so they tend to, anything like this, there are a certain number of people who try to push things away. That face is getting bigger. Oh, it's just turned oh, I'm not sure what's going on there. There is definitely something. And then I saw, and they've a few of the faces that appeared. Now I know I have to see what's in light and what's in dark, but some of the faces that came to you on the TV were kind of scary. Sort of bat-like things. There was something I was doing with my writing, and I was putting it on Inky, and I mean, I've asked you to support me on there, but quite frankly, sometimes it's so overwhelming. Then there's great energy on there, and then there's not good energy, and it kept showing me it was just too much. Every time I went on there, my anger was building, and the energy coming off some people on there. Some weren't very nice, and they said they showed me an energy of a lot of people sort of like vampires, energy vampires. And it was really nice how they showed me in a coffin with all these vampire things on. Oh, it can get very scary, but I don't get scared. I get a bit, get lost. I've seen lots and lots of things. Some stuff does worry me. When I did my meditation the other day, I felt the bed move, I don't know how many times. And there was lots of noise yesterday. There's noises in here quite a lot. They're being very quiet at the moment. What is looking at me, or who is looking at me? What it looks a bit. Oh, thank you. It's because I've forgotten. There's another thing they want me to tell you. When they are around me, they've got black notebooks and they're writing in the notebook. Record, write down what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. They want people to record everything and tell people about what we need to tell people about what we are seeing. Again, they showed me the carpet, and it's almost like they opened a section of the carpet and it was like a grid underneath and on the walls, like the holodeck on Star Trek. So this is what they're trying to get people to wake up. They keep showing me a woman in a bed who I presume is me, but in the spirit realms. Correct. Oh, I've got long blonde hair. I've never had long blonde hair for a long time, like down here. And lying in bed, and they're trying to wake me up. And today's date is the 11th. So wakey time. We need to see things. We need to wake up to what's around us, be more aware of it, and the manipulation that's going on from the dark. It's almost like it's not from, you've got dark and light and dark, and then there's this other thing that's manipulating through dimensions, through history, trying to bring history back into the present. That's just what they told me. So and that's cognitively as well, which is kind of odd. Yeah, I can see people standing here. Seen a lot of generals again, a lot of military. They put me in a military uniform at one point. Lots of different things. People dancing again. Again, they took a woman out from who was dancing at the party. I don't know. It's something to do with this dark witch who's trying to interfere. I don't know, but they keep removing the spell work that's sent. So, just to let you know that you are protected. And if you're a witch or anyone doing rituals, whatever, please keep doing them for the protection of the world, because we need it at the moment. Okay? And you are protected by Archangel Michael and others, many others. I still keep seeing the Palladians with that big ball thing that turns into a scene in this spacecraft, and this big window with space, the world sometimes in the middle there, or the cross is there, or something else is there. Remember, religious fluid, gender fluid here. So, and it's about keeping the faith as well, you know, that everything's going to be all right. Insane. Just keep singing, recording everything. The more that's known, the more that we can change the world, make it better. I'm sorry, I'm watching what the heck is in here. Right, it's a guy who was trying to manipulate things. They call him the Dark Emperor. That's so I understand what he's like. Now, I had a dream about this guy years ago. He always reminds me of the guy in Poltergeist. Is it Poltergeist 2? The one who led the cult thing in the 1800s in that cave, and he gets out and his spirit. He reminds me of that. He's very tall and very thin. I don't know if he comes to me like that because he knows I don't like that bloke, or he reminded me of somebody like that. I don't know when I originally saw it, but he's very like that, shall we say. And I remember when I was writing full on and I had a dream. I was in a different house to where I was at the time, and I heard something downstairs, and I was on my own, and I remember going downstairs. Now, the house can be a representation of your mind. I went downstairs into the kitchen, and there's my computer open and this guy standing over it, and he's doing something with my computer. And I went to him, "What are you doing?" And that's my story. "I'm just changing your story." It was really creepy. In fact, I told one of my psychic medium friends, she didn't like that. I told her, she said, cleanse it, cleansed the place. Didn't like it. It was very, very creepy. And he sort of appeared here. I don't know. It's just, he appeared again today. I think I've caught him on camera on some of my spirit photographs again. Before, sorry. And he was here and he gave me the holly wobbles. Didn't like that. Holly wobbles. Horrible. So, anyway. What else do I have to tell you? I think that's it really for the moment. There's a lot going on, a lot of movement, a lot of... There was a noise there. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say? I just heard it. I'd like you to finish it there, please. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling. Very odd. Very, very odd. So just be vigilant, stay safe, and send good vibes out there, because there's something abroad. There's something yellow just went over there. I don't know what that was. There's something around again in the next 48 hours. I don't like everything that's in my cabinet there. Something with glowy eyes looking at me. That's what it looks like. It might just be the reflection. But there's definitely a face in there. I can see a whole load of people. They're standing. Yeah. I just heard we've cleared them out. And there's a guy with a hat on over by the bookcase. I can see him on the TV here. There are loads of people standing there. What's that then? There's something like a dome with people in, a load of people, like an archway and a load of people. No, I've got to end it there. So I've told you everything I've seen. So yeah. Hope that's of use, and yeah, take care of yourselves. If you want a reading, details are in the description. If you want awakening and psychic development coaching, straight coaching, or just spiritual coaching, let me know. I can get you going with your gifts in the own way. Everybody's unique, how they come out and how they see, hear, whatever it is they do. So I can help you build on that. All right, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.